Okay, welcome to a Monday version of Time Warp Art. Going to sub for Jean today. She's out of town at a wedding and visiting family. So, yay, Jean. She's having a good time. Welcome, everybody. Hope you've got your paper with you and your scissors and your bone folder. Yep, you're going to need that too. All right, we need 8.5 by 11 paper. Okay, so while y'all are shuffling around getting stuff on your desk, let me show you. I've been busy doing guess what? Ta-da! This is what Jan streamed yesterday. So I've been making a few of these. So what I did was I took a 12 by 12 piece of paper, folded it in half, so it's double-sided now, and then proceeded with the pattern. Cut it to the size. Let's see, 12 by 12. So it's 7.5 by 6, and so I took the 12 by 12, folded it in half, so the pattern paper was on the outside. Okay. Then I cut that down to 7.5. It was already 6, so I cut it to 7.5, and then I proceeded with Jan's template and her instructions. And yep, ATC. There it is. Lots of fun. So I'm making those. Thank goodness I have some energy. Oh my goodness. And this is the mini I started Saturday night on stream. The 6x6 where I was redoing all the measurements. I had to be a smarty pants and put a hidden hinge in. So I had to redo all the measurements. I mean all the measurements. Yikes. So since I had to cut anyway, I went ahead and rounded the corners on my base pages with my corner chomper, and I've got them all cut, but I haven't stuck them down yet. So this is the Lost and Found paper line. So you can kind of see what that's going to look like. Book is all together now. Like I said, it's not glued down yet. The pages are not glued. The matting is not glued in yet. So it's kind of going to look something like that. I can hold it together here long enough. And I'm going to be adding pockets and things to it too. And I'm going to be adding one of what we're making today. So you can see kind of what it looks like in this stage of the process. Oh, and there's the back. I didn't turn around that one yet. Oops. So anyway, the base pages are all down. And it's got a pocket on the end. And there's an insert. It's a folded insert that goes into the pocket that holds the 4x6 picture. So that's what I have to do next, is do those. Let's stick everything down. So anyway, there's my little mini I started. Kathy ordered design. It's called the Perfect Little Mini, and something about soft spine. I don't have the tutorial. No, it's way over there. But yeah. And it was from November of last year, November of 11. And she has a YouTube where you can see what it looks like. I think she did a Ustream class, but I don't have that one downloaded. Darn. So anyway, I had to change all the measurements anyway to get it to do what I wanted to do. Okay, so there's that. All right. Okay, what we're going to do today, back to the origami. I love these origami things. I'll tell you what, I have so many experiments in folded pieces of white paper in origami. Lots of little book ideas. Okay, so what we're going to do is this. Now, I did this. I don't know if anybody else has ever done anything quite like this. I modified something I had seen Tim Holtz do on, I think it was the Carol Duvall show, but I'm not positive about that. It could have been somewhere else totally that I saw Tim Holtz do something similar. Now, his corners were done differently, and the way it folded up was a little bit differently. so I adapted it to do what I wanted it to do. Okay, and I also made it ATC size. So what you need is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. And you're going to fold it in half with the short edges together. I know, I miss Carol too. Okay, I'm going to have to remember to turn my head to the left and look at the chat. Okay, new setup, guys. We're at my desk, computer desk. I'm sitting down. Cameras on the tripod up there. Different thing. I didn't design it, but I adapted it. Okay, so I mean, this origami fold is an origami fold. That's all there is to it. It's been around forever. And I don't know, you know, if Tim did his thing. I don't know. But I saw it before that. I saw it in a magazine, what he did. So I don't know if he did that or not. I don't really know. The magazine was called, I think, Expressions, Creative Expressions. But they don't publish it anymore. It's been gone a long time. But that's where I saw it first, and I don't even know what year that was. 2000 something, 2, 3, I don't know. So I don't know, you know, who had done it, you know, on video first or what. But I had seen it in the magazine, and then Tim did it, and I think it was on the Carol Duvall show. So I sat down, and when I started doing ATCs in 2006, I wanted something to put ATCs in. Well, as far as I got was making my, I guess you could say beta, my demo version out of typing paper, and that's as far as I got. I never did actually make a real version until today. So this has my notes, it has the date and everything, and my notes about Tim Holtz and all that in there. See, here's the ATC. So an ATC is 2.5 by 3.5, and as you can see, it fits nicely in the pockets. Okay, so what this is going to be, we're going to do a cover. Okay, here's a cover, and we're going to make 2 inserts. So each insert, here, let me show you this one. Each insert has a possibility of 6 pockets. Okay, so 1 pocket, 2 pockets, 3, 4, and then each end has a pocket. So you have 6 pockets in this little booklet form. Okay, so we're going to make 2 of these units, put those together with a cover, and make an ATC book for holding 12 ATCs. Now, making one of these, and I carried one of these around in my purse for years, with blank ATCs. Let's see if I have a blank one over here. Yeah. With blank ATCs from my favorite paper, Stonehenge paper, in here, and I have carried, let's see, the Stonehenge and also the Bristol paper from Strathmore. But I carried this in my purse for years, and you know, all you need is this and a pen, you know, to sketch, to make a list, to, you know, whatever. Now I Zentangle. But I didn't Zentangle when I first started carrying this. But you know, I would take it along with me and have a magazine. You know, I limit myself to this, to 1 magazine, a pair of scissors, a glue stick, and a pen. And that was my art kit when I went somewhere. Talk about challenge. Yeah, 1 magazine. But it was fun. Lots of fun. So anyhow, we're going to make 2 of these units go in our little book. Okay. So 8.5 by 11, folded in half, short sides together. Okay, you're going to open that back out. Am I recording? Yes, I am recording. I'm double checking that. Yes, I am. I'm going to have to remember to look at the chat. Yes. Okay. It's over there now. Okay. We're going to have to, you're going to have to just wait, be patient with me in my adjustments here because I'm trying to remember to look at the chat. Just put lots of Q's. I'll see the blue Q's before I see anything else. So that would be helpful. Yes, I am recording. Hi, Gina. Definitely recording. The little red light is flashing over there. Okay. All right. So you've got your paper folded in half. Open it back up. And if you have a 1-inch ruler, this will be very helpful at this point. We're going to fold down 1 inch. So you're just going to take that and you're going to fold it down and crease it. Okay? And if you have one of these 1-inch rulers, that really helps. You can use a 12-inch one if you want to, but it's not really necessary. And this isn't a crucial measurement or anything. It's just approximately 1 inch. That'll do, you know. Okay, so that's basically step 1. All right, step 2. You got that folded down. All right, now I'm going to switch papers on you. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we've got this folded. Okay, so open that back up. All right, now what we're going to do is, this is folded this way. So now we're going to fold the outside in, but we're going to leave a 1/4 of an inch from the fold. And I know the white paper is hard to see, but bear with me here. Okay, so there's your fold. I'm trying to get my shadows. And if you can see, there's a 1/4 inch that I have left on each side of that center fold. See that? Try to get my light adjusted there. Okay. Okay. Everybody got that so far? Oh, Jean, I'm sorry. Oh, man. Okay. So we folded that down. We've opened it back up. We folded the insides to the inside. We're leaving a 1/4 inch space on either side of that center fold. All right. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to open it back up. And we're going to make 2 cuts. Okay, you see here that I've got this outline. This is folded in your paper. You can see that's a fold line and that's a fold line. We're going to cut these 2 pieces away so that you have these 2 cutouts. And you can save them or you can put them in your recycle, whatever you want to do. Okay? And I will do this again. So here's what we have. You've got your 2 cutouts. Okay. So now what we're going to do, we're going to fold the corners in. So we're going to fold the corners to meet that fold line. So what I like to do is I like to put my thumbnail on the fold line, and then it lets me line that up a little easier and then get your crease. So you're going to do that to all 4 corners and put your thumbnail on the fold line, line it out. And I've, pre-done these. It's just easier for the moment. Put your thumbnail there, line it up, crease it, do the same thing. Okay, you've got all 4 of those corners. They're folded in. So you can see them. There's the shadows. Okay, got that? All right, now you're going to fold these to the inside, like so. So this is what you have at this point. This is like step 3, okay? All right, turn your paper over. To keep these stacked up. Okay, so let me review this real quick for those of you who have had ads or have gotten booted for one reason or the other. Okay, we started out with a folded paper in half. We opened it up. We folded down 1 inch. We opened that back up. We've cut the 2 corners along those fold lines. So we have this. We've folded up all 4 corners like so. We've folded this in and folded this in. Now we're flipping it over like so, and we're going to fold the bottom up to that 1 inch fold line up here. Okay, see the 1 inch fold line? Okay, we're going to fold the bottom up to that 1 inch fold line. So here's what we've got. You should see your folds right there, your triangular folds. You should see those on both sides. Okay. Then what we're going to do, if you hold on to your paper at your 1 inch fold, you'll see that that separates. So now this 1 inch fold is going to go down and tuck in to those corners. Then when you fold it in half, there is your little booklet. And that's all there is to it. It's very simple. So you've got your pocket here. You've got your pocket on the back. You open it up. You've got your pocket here. You've got your pocket here. You've got your pocket on the outside, in the front, and on the outside in the back. And there you go. Okay, I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I guess I need to name this thing. I don't know what to call it. Bren's ATC book. I don't know. Okay. Yay, Meredith. Yay, Robin. All right. Yay, Lynn. All right, people. There you go. Eileen, good. Sharon, yay. All right. Good deal. Kathy, good. All right. So, let's do it again. Let's do one more, because we're going to do our little book. Okay, so let's do one more. All right, I'm going to go through it again with this one that I have in my hand, so it's just easier. Let me unfold it. All right, I'll go through it again. Here, I made these step out things. Let's just use them. All right, first thing you do, fold your paper in half, short sides together. Your 8.5 by 11 sheet. Short sides together. Everybody ready? Okay. Yeah, it's probably best not to use heavy cardstock the first time, because it's hard to fold. You need your bone folder, and it's kind of hard. And don't use cardstock that cracks. I forget which one is the bad one, but DCWV, if that's right. Hey, did I say that right? I think I said that right. How about that? That'd be the first time. They're pretty bad about cracking. And there was another one. I think someone said, was it Basil? I don't know. Anyway, there was another one that cracked pretty badly. So, but just be careful with your paper. Treat it gently. You have to figure out, which is best for you. So, all right. So, got it folded in half. All right. Open it back up. Fold down the 1 inch on on the long edge. Okay, so you've got that. Open it back up. Open that back up, and now we're going to fold the sides to the center, leaving a 1/4 inch space in the inside. So Let me see if I can show you that. So you can see where the space is. So a 1/4 inch on either side of the center fold. I hope you guys can read this. I think it might be helpful. I don't know. Exactly, Jean. Yeah, cardstock with white core or glitter or embossing. Yeah, those are going to be stiff. Definitely. Hey, run it through the Vagabond, Eileen. Plug that sucker in and run it through there. It flattens them. I was running all the little ATC boxes through there to flatten them. It works perfect. Good excuse to use your Vagabond, Eileen. Okay, gotta tease Eileen. Couldn't help it. Okay, so we've got this step. All right. So now open that back up, and we're going to cut the 2 corners. Yeah, turn it on. That's right. Hey, you did say it was out of the box, right? Okay, got me giggling over here. Hi, Mitzi. We are making an ATC book from Origami Folds. After I finish laughing at Eileen, or with Eileen. Okay, we're teasing our better Vagabond again. Okay, so you're going to cut out on those 2 outside fold marks. All right, cut out that portion right there, and then what you have looks like this. Okay, so now you fold in the corners along the fold line. Make it meet the fold line, but don't get it too close because this is going to fold in, so you don't want it to be too close. So you fold in all 4 corners. Is it snack time yet? About a half an hour. My alarm's going to go off, I hope. Hey, Emerald. Welcome back. Good to see you. Okay, so then we're going to take that fold and fold those in, like so. You can see the shadow of the where the folds are, and the triangles are underneath. Those will not see the light of day again. Okay. Turn it over. Fold the bottom up to the 1-inch fold mark. So this is what you've got. You can see the pockets on both sides, like so. Here's your 1-inch flap is still up here. All right. Now you're going to tuck, well, after you've made sure that the flap is on the outside. All right. You're going to tuck that into the triangles, just like that, and that holds it all together. Then you're going to fold that in half, and there's your other booklet. Yay, Meredy. All right. Woohoo! Thank you guys. Aw, Mitzi. Do you want me to do it again, Darcy? Yeah, let's do it one more time. 3 is a good number. Let's do it one more time. Okay. I'm just going to do it with this one this time. Okay. 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. Fold it in half. Short edges together. Ignore the cutout places for the moment. All right. Fold it in half. open it up. You're going to fold this part down. So there's 1 inch all the way across, and that's folded down. Open that back up. We're going to fold to the inside. Well, you know what? Let me do it with the other because you can't see what it's doing. All right, let me do it with this one. All right, one more time from the top. Okay, 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. Oh, I got the wrong tutorial. Here, this one. All right, 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. Fold it in half, short sides together. Open it back up. Fold down your 1 inch all the way across. Now you can see. Okay. Fold it 1 inch across. Okay. Move this one now. Okay. Then we fold to the center, leaving the 1/4 inch space on either side of the center fold. I'm trying to get the shadow so you guys can see the spacing in the center fold. All right. So there's a 1/4 inch here and a 1/4 inch on that side, so there's a 1/2 inch total. Okay. You can open that back up. That makes your fold marks for the cutout. So you're going to cut out here and here along those fold lines. And I usually cut so that you don't see the fold part, if you know what I mean. Because if you cut it right on the line, sometimes you get that little edge of the paper that turns up. You don't want that. So go ahead and cut that part away. So you're actually cutting a little bit on the inside of that line. Okay? So then you've got this. And here's your cutouts right here. Okay? Now you're going to fold the corners up along that fold line. Oh, what you're cutting. Okay. All right, we'll wait. Do, 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 do. Okay, good. All right, now fold up your corners along that fold line so that this is what you have. Yeah, Jeopardy song, right? Oh, yes, Gina, too. Yes. Definitely taking the online Anna class. Definitely. Along with the other teachers, too. Hey, Jeanette. Thank you. You with me, Darcy? Okay, cool. All right, now all you're going to do is fold both those sides in so that your triangles are tucked under. You don't see the triangles now, okay? You see the shadows. You don't see the triangles. They're tucked under, okay? You're folding it back along those existing fold lines. Now we're going to turn it over, like so. And there's a 1 inch fold mark up at the top. So you're going to fold the bottom up to that 1 inch fold mark and crease it well. And this is what you have. You can see the pockets. There are 2 pockets there, and there's 2 pockets there. And then your 1 inch flap is at the back, so you're going to fold that over and tuck it under those 2 pockets, just like that. And you're done. You're going to fold it in half, and your little book is done. So now what I've done is I've taken 2 of these units, which holds 6 ATCs. All right, so 1, 2, open it up, 3, 4, and on the edge there's a pocket here, and there's a pocket here. So it holds 6 ATCs. I'm getting there, Sandy. Hang on. I'm getting there. Okay. So once you've got 2 of these made, now we're going to move on. Once you've got 2 of them made, okay, now I need to check my measurements. Hang on a second. Okay, for the covers for the book, let's talk about that for a second before I go on to, well, no, let me do front and back. Okay, let me do, how do you know which paper side is up? Okay, so I made a sample about that too. All right, so you have side A in red and side B. Okay, so when you start out, let me unfold it so you can see what I'm talking about. See how it's red and blue? Here, let me lift it up a little bit. See, it's red and blue. Okay. All right, so to determine which way is going to be in or out, so here is side A, here is side B, there's the flap. So when you start folding, blue side or side B is up. Okay? And that can be either side of your paper. It depends on what you want it to look like. Whether it's single-sided with white on the other side or double-sided. You determine which side is going to show. So when you start folding and you fold this way, side B is up. Now side B is going to show on the outside of the pockets. So that's side B in this one. I reversed it for this one. And I'm using green today in honor of Jean. Since she's not with us on camera, she's with us, but she's not with us on camera, I thought I'd do some green today. Okay, so side B is the outer pocket. Okay, side A is the inner pocket, the inside of the pocket. So you can do it either way, it doesn't matter. But just know that side B, when you start folding, is facing up. So the outside of the pocket will be facing up when you start. Okay, that's how you know right side, wrong side, which way you want it to face. Okay. Let's see, what else do we do? Oh, so that when you're, what do we do? Fold it back on its little vehicles there. So when you're folding it up, there we go. That back in and there. Side A, side B. Okay? Okay. All right. So when you have your 2 pages done, you nest them one inside the other, like so. Okay. And for a cover, and there's so many different versions of this. All right, so I've done one where it's just a little bit larger than the actual book. So my first one, my beta, was 6.5 by 4. That's just a piece of double-sided cardstock, 6.5 by 4. You fold it in half, you tuck them in, and then we're going to stitch them down or staple them down. Okay, it's really, really simple process. So it's just 6.5 by 4. Ignore those folds for a second. Just 6.5 by 4, fold it in half, and that's your cover. Okay. This one, however, is a 12 by 4. Okay, so this is a 12 by 4 piece of cardstock. This is just a heavyweight paper. All right, and all I've done, I folded it in the center. Then I've opened it back up and folded a little more than a quarter. It's more like 3/8 of an inch away from that center fold on both sides. And then you tuck your 2 booklets in. So we made a signature, okay? We made a book signature from 2 of the folded units. I wouldn't do more than 2. I mean, you can do 2 and 2 and 2, but I wouldn't do more than 2 together because they get awfully thick and the edges start going out and it looks weird. Okay? So, this would be your book. You would layer those together, and that would be your book. And that would hold 12 ATCs, or photos, or whatever. Okay? So, another thing. What you could do with this cover, okay, the 12 by 4. What you could do with this, you could make pockets here as well. Okay, so all you would have to do would be to fold or cut a triangle on this inside, like so. Alright, put it back. You would put glue on the inside around those 2 areas. Okay, so I folded the top edge down to meet the fold line. You fold that in, and this would be a pocket right here. Okay, you would glue here and here. Now don't use ATG, don't use score tape. If you do that, your stuff's going to get stuck in there. You want to use glue like quick dry. Okay, so you put it here and here. And then you would have another pocket. And you could do the same thing to this back one. You could do another one back here. Same thing. Okay? That's just giving you another option. Okay, so now to put the book together, what we're going to do, center everything. So you've got it all centered and everything. And what you want to do is, we're going to do what's called a pamphlet stitch. Confused about the 12 by 4. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, thanks, Sherry. Yeah, my timer's going to go off in about 15 minutes. Thank you, dear. Okay, the 12 by 4. All right. Here's the 12 by 4. So here's the 12. Here's the 12 by 4. Okay. All you're going to do is you're going to fold that in half, whichever you want to be on the outside. You put on the outside. I just have single-sided right here. But you just fold it in half. Okay. You open it back up and you fold the ends to the inside, but leaving the space from the fold. Just like we did, folding the book. Okay. You're leaving a space in the middle. Okay? And what were you confused about? The pocket part? Okay, so all you do for the pocket is you open your side back up and fold down the triangle to meet that fold mark. Okay? And then you fold it back and you glue here and you glue there. Just to fit these. Okay, so you have your 2 units. You're going to open them up and put them together to make a signature. Okay, like that. And all you do is you're going to put that right in the center so everything lines up in the center. All 3 layers are going to line up in the center. Just like that. Yeah, just like that. Okay? Okay, now we're going to do a pamphlet stitch, but first we need a hole poker. Alright. I've got my bookmaking stuff right here, so. Oh, I need a clamp. That's what I need. Let me roll over here and grab a clamp. Let's grab a couple of them. Just in case. Alright. I got these little guys at the dollar store. Aren't they cute? And they don't bite. Very cute. Whole bunch of them. Okay, so you want to get this centered so it's nice and tidy. Looks the way you want it to, and then you're going to put a clamp. Sometimes I'll do it like that, and then I've got both sides ready to go. Okay, so then you get your pokey tool, and I've got mine in here, This is from Making Memories. It was a kit that had needles and whatnot. Anyway, I keep my point in a cork so I do not stick myself, especially when traveling, because sometimes the bottom of these tubes come out. That's a bad thing. So you want to make sure you have that sticking in a cork. All right, so all you're going to do at this point, and I think I'm going to grab let me grab a book. Okay, I've got a cradle to put these things in, but okay, so about 1 inch from either end, you're going to put a hole, and you're going to go through all of your layers, okay, like so. Wasn't too bad. And turn it around, and I'm going to do the same thing over here. About 1 inch. Go through all the layers, okay. Hope I'm still in camera. Whoops. I got a little far. All right. Like so, okay. And this is going to be, I mean, it's such a simple thing, all right? And then in the very center of that, you're going to make a 3rd hole. It's very, very easy. Okay, so basically you have 3 holes. Okay, now I'm going to put this needle tool back in here so I don't have an accident and bleed all over everything. Back in the container. All right. So you want to get a needle. If you have, let me see, a doll maker's needle. If you have the kit from the, the bookmaking, that's cool too. But you don't want a big bump up here. So you don't want to use a tapestry needle unless you don't have another one, because it's going to leave a big bump. And it's going to be a bit on the large side. So that's, I wouldn't advise that. Okay. What I've got here is Coates & Clark Dual Duty Heavy Cotton Thread. So you can use quilt thread, you can use, I don't know, whatever you want. But this is really readily available. It's at like Walmart, anything. Hobby Lobby has this stuff. Let's see, they also have quilt thread. So you can use anything that's thick. There's also something called button twist. You can use that as well. Okay, so I'm going to pull off, let's pull off a yard. Okay, so we're going to pull off a yard, and then I'm going to anchor my thread back in there. So I don't lose, whoops, totally lose my end. Of course, I can't find the little, where's the little thingy? There it is, on the other side. Aha! Scissors. All right, cut that off. Okay, so I'm going to want to use this double. So I'm going to go ahead and put it through the needle, and I'm going to make a knot at the very end of this. And I'm going to show you how to do a quilter's knot, because that is, it's so easy. All right, let's do a quilter's knot. You got your tail over here, your needle over here, if you're right-handed. Of course, if you're left-handed, you do it the other way. All right, so what you want to do is grab the thread on the needle, go 1, 2, 3, scoot it down and pinch, pull it down the needle, keep pulling it through the thread, keep holding on, keep holding on, keep holding on, until you have a knot on the end. So there's your knot. Now when you're doing, of course, quilting, your knot's that big. You know, it's not that big. So, but that's your quilter's knot. That's the easiest way to do a knot ever. You don't have to lick your fingers or nothing. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down through the center hole. And we're going to leave ourselves a tail because we're going to tie. And we're going to cut that off. We're going to cut that knot off. We're going to make another one. So we're going to tie. Okay? So you went down through the center hole. Come out back. You're going to go up through one of the other holes. So you're going to see a big stitch on the back. All right? You're going to go back through the center hole. Keep everything nice and tidy. Don't pull too tight, you'll rip your paper. Be careful, okay? Be very careful. Now you're going to come back up through the other hole. Like so. Okay? And then all you're going to do is tie a knot. You're going to tie an overhand knot. So you just tie and do it neatly, but do it toward the center, okay? And usually what I'll do, I'll tie one side and then I will take, I will take one of the ends and go under that other stitch, okay? And then I will tie again. Pull it down and then tie again. That way it keeps the knot in the center of the book. And sometimes I'll do one more just for the heck of it. And then you're going to cut those off unless you want a bookmark. If you want a bookmark, you cut off your needle, thread end, and then you would use one of these as your bookmark. Otherwise, just go ahead and leave about a ½ inch tail because you don't want it to come undone. So leave a ½ inch tail and kind of fuzzy it up a little bit. Abuse it just a little bit. There, now it's not going anywhere. And you can take the clamps off. Close your book and it's done. Ta-da! All done. That's how easy it is. And of course you want to crease everything really well or run it through the vagabond to flatten it. Of course the Big Shot works too. Repeat the stitching. Okay. Big needle. All right, we're going to pretend here. Okay. So you've got your thread doubled. Down through the center hole. Leave a tail and hold on to it with your thumb. Pull your needle all the way to the back. You're going to come up through this hole, the top hole. You're going to come up through that hole. So you see a stitch on the back, your first stitch on the back. Back down through the center again. Pull it out. So now you've got a stitch over here. Then you're going to come up through the last hole. So you're going to come back, up through the last hole. Then you're going to bring it to the center and you're going to tie it. So you're going to make one part of your knot. Then you're going to run the tail through that first stitch and then tie the second part of the knot, and that will keep it in the center. Okay? Everybody got that? And that's called a pamphlet stitch. Don't ask me how to spell that. I don't remember right now. Okay. And then your book is done. And you can fill it with ATCs. And the ATCs I grab, of course, are rectangles. And this little puppy will hold 12. And then don't forget to put some in these pockets. And you can put tabs on them. You can. It's a mini book. It's a real mini book. So you can, put whatever you want in there. And I am going to put one in the back of my 6x6. Right, I can reach it. So I'm going to put one of these in the back of my 6x6. Of course, I'll use matching paper, but there's plenty of room in here. I can put one in the front. I can put one in the back. You can also do a single. You can make a pocket and put a single one in. Okay, everybody got that? Are we good? Yeah, the tail does have a knot, but you're going to cut all that off anyway. You're just stabilizing your thread with that knot. Yep. Snack time. For sure. Thanks. Oh yeah, school photos? Yeah. They make you birthday cards. You could chuck gift cards in. Yeah, or money. You're welcome, Meredith. Okay, Eileen. More paper. I mean, there are lots and lots of possibilities. Well, she said be right back. She's going to have to read that when she comes back. Know which paper you wanted. Yeah, so doing one of these and sticking it in your purse, you could carry ATCs. And wherever you were, like if you were somewhere and you picked up a sale flyer, you can make an ATC from the sale flyer. Or, oh, there goes my alarm. Sorry. Thank you, phone. I forgot to turn it off. What was I saying? Oh, you could make an ATC from sale flyers, or you could collect your ticket stubs, your receipts, or, you know, lots of things. I mean, there's so many possibilities. I mean, yeah, you just make tons of these. And once you get the folds down, it doesn't take you but a few minutes to make one. And for the cover, you could also, if you didn't have, you know, cardstock you wanted or something, you could use a piece of paper. I forgot to say this one. You could use a 12 by 8 piece of paper. Okay? A 12 by 8 piece of paper and fold it in half so you've got printing on both sides. And then you make your cover out of that. And put your signatures in. And there you go. Lots of options. Lots of options. I love options. I'm always giving you guys options for everything. So do you want me to go over anything again? It's all in the recording, which is still on. Okay, good. Well, that was fast. That was less than an hour. Okay, so, what do we do now? Well, while I'm eating, you guys could look through my ATC book, I guess. This is one of those baseball card things you can get, like Hobby Lobby and Michael's. And I put some stickers on the cover and some rub-on letters. And I just put my ATCs in the pockets. Yeah, I could work on the Perfect Mini. I could do that. That's a good idea. I'll do that then. And my phone rings, of course. Hang on. Hello? Hi. I'm doing good. Change in plan. Yes, I know I should have. Yeah. Yes, I am streaming right now, so if I can call you back in a little bit, would that be okay? Okay. Okay, see you. Bye-bye. Okay. Yep, I forgot to send out the word I was streaming. Oops. I've made all of these. And a few of these were left from another swap I had done with some of you guys that Graphics Cat posted. I had 4 of these left. Put this guy back in there. And then I've done ATCs, and I've traded a whole bunch of these out already. I keep making them, so why not? And then there's a couple more back there. So that's where I keep the ones that I have finished in here. Oh, cool, Gina. Hey, Kathleen, how you doing? I need a drink of water. Oops. And then we're going to work on the mini. Ah, home from work. That's good. Okay. Let me grab all these guys. Set that one back there. Okay. So I need to glue all of these in. But I think first what I want to do is work on the inserts, because I need to punch some corners. I have my tutorial while I'm over there. And which punch am I going to use? I know this is one of my favorite corners. Love that one. Okay, let's see. Oh, chair's noisy. Sorry. Let's see. I think I have my pages mixed up. Oops. Well, we've done one project already today, Kathleen. We've done a little ATC book. The ATCs go in pockets, and that's on the recording, so you'll have to go back and watch that. Right now, I'm going to work on the mini that I started Saturday night. If I can find the right page of my instruction that I'm looking for. Got them all mixed up. There it is, I think. Yeah, there it is. Okay, that's the right page. All right. So this is a Kathy Orta design. It's called the Perfect Little Mini plus Soft Spine 2. Okay, this is what it is. And that's Paper Phenomenon. Okay. So I started this Saturday night, and I had to redo measurements because I wanted to use the hidden hinge. So I spent a good deal of time on the measurements. I don't know what took me so long. My goodness. But anyway, I got it done. So I've got the papers cut for the matting, and I've just got the single-sided papers, and I'm using the, let me grab this thing. Oops, it's heavy. The Lost and Found collection from My Mind's Eye. This is the 180 sheets. So all the papers, I think all of the papers from the collection are in here. But they are paper. They're not the cardstock weight. They are the single-sided regular paper, okay? Which I kind of like the idea of that, because you can wrap your chipboard, and you don't have to waste, the paper on the other side, and all that. So that's what I'm using. Plus, I also have 3 of the 6x6 pads. I don't know if they have more than 3, but all I saw was 3. And these are cardstock weight double-sided papers. And in each book, there's 24 sheets, but there's 2 sheets of each one, so then it's 12 designs in each book. So that's how many different papers there are. In those, anyway. At least I don't know if there's any more than 3 books of those or not. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, this is a folded insert that goes into the side pocket, like so. And it folds over like that. So we're going to mat this with paper, but first I've got to punch decorative edges on one side. So I have my corner punch here. And I need to get a messy sheet. Let me see what's in the recycle bin. Usually old catalogs and stuff. Yeah, there we go. So, alright, so we got a messy sheet here. Gather all of the chopping. And then that goes in the recycle. Okay, so I'm just going to do the corners. Yeah. Looking good. I think I may have to stand up. Got a little off on that one. Okay, but you can see what the corners look like. That's kind of cool. This is a Martha Stewart one. And of course, there's no labels on these things, so I don't know what it's called. No idea. They need to label them somehow. Okay, so I think I'm just going to do the top two corners. Since this one goes inside, it's not going to get seen anyway. So I think I'm going to do that. But I'm going to stand up because I craft standing up. And sitting down when I do a punch, it hurts my shoulders. So I'm going to stand up here. And I hope I'm not yelling. Okay. A little awkward. I gotta be careful not to hit the tripod. Again. Did that earlier. Oh, oops. This one is a little awkward. It doesn't, because it has that little skinny part back here, so it's a little awkward when you push down. You're like wobbling on that. So that's not good. So it's only like you have to do two hands like that. Feels better because you're holding it down. Otherwise, you're going to wobble all over the place. I feel like I'm going to make a mistake. That's the only thing about this punch that bothers me. It's not enough of a base for it to sit on. And there's 6 base pages, so there's 6 of these as well. I'm trying not to get my head in the camera. Okay, so there's all my corners. And clean up my mess. Tuck the wings back in. There, great. All right. Okay, so now I need to decide on the matting for these guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and stick it down, stick this other down, because it's sliding all over and it's bothering me. So I'm going to go ahead and stick those down. Now let me find my tape. Don't have a whole lot of ATG left. That's my last roll too. So let's see what we can do here. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the score tape on the inside edge and the outside edge, because I really don't want that to go anywhere. And with the humidity here, you never know when the ATG is going to pull up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And yeah, I don't have a whole lot of ATG. I need to go and get some more. So I think I'm just going to do X on that one, since I'm not going to be attaching a pocket. Well, I can't say that. Yeah, I'll just do it that way, because I'm going to run out of something. we'll just do it that way. Okay, I'm going to stand up so I can see. Don't stick until I'm ready. Alright, good deal. Now the whole idea with this album was that you wouldn't have to cut your 6x6 paper. Well, I decided to round my edges, so I had to at least do the corners. I don't know, I'll make these decisions as I go along. You never know what you're going to do. Yeah, this is the 6x6 with the hidden hinge that I put on it Saturday night. Yeah. Stand up again so I can see. Keep them there straight. Okay, down we go. Man, what would we do without ATG tape, score tape, and Ziploc bags? Random thought, out into the world. I love Ziploc bags. Oh my gosh. I don't think I could go camping without Ziploc bags. I put projects in Ziploc bags. I put food in Ziploc bags. Keep everything clean. Camping in Ziploc bags. Yeah. I apologize if my head's in the camera. I can't see. Oh, it was. Sorry. I'll try not to do that. It's kind of distracting. I have been making a lot since I started watching Kathy Orta. I love the way she does things. It's just, it's easy. It's not over embellished. I'm not one big on, you know, a lot of embellishments. Trying to keep my hair out of the camera. Did I make it that time? And I really like the fact that she, or Kathy Orta, that she says to cut all the matting first and then put them in. Oh, I love that. I was halfway through one album when she said that, and I did the second half, and it's like, oh wow, big difference. Went so much faster. Make all your decisions at one time, get them cut to size, and then stick them in. Makes you feel like you're going a lot faster, and you probably are. Definitely a Kathy Orta fan. Yep, definitely. Yeah, wait. I don't know what this album is for yet. Probably Christmas presents. That's where a lot of them are going. It's good to get started early because we want to take vacation this fall. I don't know where we're going to go. But I've been working on the trailer, trying to get it ready. Oh, okay, that's not good. Shame on you. Oh, let me get that lump out of there. That's not good. I don't know. I'd like to go somewhere cool, but I don't know if I want to go skiing this year. I don't think I can handle it. I love cross-country skiing, but I don't think I can handle it. And I hate chairlifts. Oh my goodness, I hate chairlifts. So I don't like downhill skiing. I always fall off of those darn things. My timing is off, I guess. I don't know. But give me cross-country. If I have to go skiing, give me cross-country. Much rather do that. And it's little hills, not big ones. Speed is not my thing. But I do love nature. I love to be out in the woods. Not crazy about mosquitoes, but we try to avoid those. And it's so nice to have my own kitchen with me and not to have to pack and unpack. Put everything in the trailer, in the drawers, and in the cabinets, and you leave them there. So while the trailer is parked in the driveway, and yes, it's small enough to park in the driveway, I just take my time and put things in, and when we're ready to go, we're going. Very nice. Really like that thing. And I have 2 spaces inside for my craft items. And now I have a big shot, which can go with me. So maybe I can get some scrapbooking done on the road. It's always been a dream, scrapbook as we go. It was so nice to have it done. Or at least almost done when we got home. That would be so nice. And I always say I'm going to do more sketching and more watercoloring, and, you know, while we're on the road. But I have to get Hubs to realize that that takes a few minutes. So I take a lot of pictures with the intention of, you know, drawing them and watercoloring them later, which never happens. So I have to get in the habit of just taking a few minutes and sitting down and saying, okay, I'm going to sketch this. You're just going to have to wait a minute. I'll take a picture too as a backup. But, you know, I would just like to do it on site, and that would be really cool. I don't get to do much of that. We try to fit in so many things on vacation, and it's always, hurry, hurry, hurry. Let's go do this. And of course, we don't hurry once we get there, but still, it's... need to slow down even more and take some time to do some actual drawing on site. Help me remember. When I draw something like that, it helps me remember it better. I've got to check the chat here in a second. I keep forgetting to look over there. So see, this process is pretty quick. Hey, Carol. Whoa, haircut. Good thing. Hi, Annette. Good to see you too. And whoever else came in. I have not been keeping up with who's here. Been working. And the computer's, the screen is in a different place, so I guess we could say you guys are in a different place than usual. I can't just look up, I have to turn over to the side. So I'm working off my desk today. My laptop doesn't want to stream. I don't know what's wrong. It has an immediate flash crash. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know if it did an update I wasn't aware of, because I turn it on and I walk away. So it could have done an update and I just didn't know it. But it's not a good one, obviously. So I'll have to check and see what happened there. Or better yet, let my son do it. Where'd that word cloud come from anyway? Probably Apple, huh? Make your projects useful? Yeah, I know. Yeah, and make stuff and sit around and gather dust. Yeah, I know. I hate that. I'm trying to figure out how to get the hidden hinge into a sketchbook format that I can. I mean, I know how to make a hidden hinge, you know, in the sketchbook, but I want it refillable. So I'm trying to think of how I can do that. And I can, you know, refill the pages. I think that would be awesome. Oh, need a corner jumper. Which way is up? That way. Oh, I'm standing up so I'm closer. That's funny. Oh, I still did that wrong. Oh, well, that's okay. They're kind of any which way anyway. No problem. My legs are getting a workout today. Stand up, sit down. Stand up, sit down. They're going to be sore tomorrow. Oh, squeak. Hold out, ATG. Don't end it. A little bit left. Uh-oh. Ah. Oh, no. Okay, that was not good. I wasn't ready. That didn't stick yet. Don't you hate when this happens? Ah. Oops. Alright, so I gotta redo something back here. Where it runs up, but that's okay. I'm gonna use this square tape. Besides, I think I might want to put a pocket on here, which is going to need square tape anyway. That one right there. Oh, and over here. Okay. This time I won't trip on the wheel of the chair. Thank you very much. Get it out of the way. That's one thing about this thinner paper. If it sticks too early, oh boy. Alright, let's try this again. Bring it closer, make sure the chair is out of the way. No stumbling. Okay, there we go. Now we're happy. Wrinkled but happy. Okay, so all the pages are matted. Yay! Okay. Now I need to put the mats on here, and I don't know if I want to put, I don't think I'm going to mat the inside because the photos go in here. And see, the 4x6s will fit right in there. I think I'm just going to mat the front because that's what's going to come out. That fits in the pocket. And this comes out and it folds over like that. And then you can do it like that. So I think I'm just going to mat the outside. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll just mat the outside. Okay, so let's see what my measurements are. And I need something to write that down. Aha, little scraps from the corners. Alright, what was that again? 3/4 and 5. Oh, good. Easy enough. And then I'm going to have to figure out, let's see, what did she do? Okay, well, she did all four corners. Oh, she did all four corners. Oh. I don't think I want to do that, though, because it makes it hard to get it inside the pocket. And then you've got less room for your photo. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with the two corners. But then she cut her mat, she angled it here, so I think I'll go ahead and do that, because that looks like a good idea. Okay, so I need paper. I need my measurements up there. Oh, did I get the camera again? Doggone it. I keep forgetting. Oh, getting low on that score tape. Good thing I have more. Okay, let's see. Oh, forgot to check the chat again. Oh, you're talking amongst yourselves. Okay, good. Okay, paper. Let's see. Take the other side. Grab this one over there. Okay, so I already had some paper cuts, so I'll probably use some of those. But I started a tag from Anna's video. So I got the papers cut, I got them distressed, and I'm going to lay them on there, something like that. And then here's the bottom piece. And they're going to go something like that. I'm not like off center. So it's going to go, oops, something like that. So that's what I was kind of playing with that. So I did start the Anna tags. Okay, paper, let's see what I got here. Gotta move stuff off the paper cutter. Okay. Pandora's keeping the camera under control, so I need to kind of leave her at the top of the screen. Alright, so let's see. That's too small. Oops, paper on the floor. Likes to fly. I think I want to use pink. But which pink? Use the dark pink. Oh, nope. Use the dark pink. On that one now. I'm going to go this way. Get some of the stuff out of the way. Goodness, oh, I gotta be careful not to bump the tripod. So one arm is on this side of the tripod, and one arm's on the other side. Trying to use the paper cutter. Okay. Odd, very odd. We'll work with it. Alright, so then there would be that one. And then I need to figure out, oh, I need a template or something to cut that. Let's see. What have I got a scrap of? Oh, into the recycle. Nothing big enough in that one. There's something. It's a tag I didn't want, so let's see if I can figure out how to make a template from that. Let's see. Oh yeah. Put it on the corner. Oh, I can pull that out of there. It's not attached. Alright, set it there. And figure out how far down that is. Mark it with a pencil. Where'd that little ruler go? Oh, there it is. So, I don't want it too far or too close, so I gotta be careful about that. Uh-oh. Darn. And I can't see through it, so that's not helpful. Maybe I should get my quilt ruler. I'm trying to hold it up to the window to see if I can see through it, but it's not working. Alright, I'm going to take a stab at that and see if it's going to work. So if I cut that line. Oh, I know. Because I'm not exactly sure where that particular quilt ruler is. If I, let's see, measure down. One and a quarter on that side and 1 1/4 on that side. That would even it out. Okay, let's see if that'll work. So I'm going to cut that angle. Okay. Now when I line that up, oh yeah, that worked. Ta-da! Template. Yeah, that worked. I don't know if that's going to be too close. It's probably too close. Let me do another cut. At least I have the angle now. I need another template piece. Okay. Oh, here we go. Square. Let me cut a square. I start with a square. Come out better. Talking to myself. But that's what we do, right? Work these things out. Okay, good. Had a piece of cereal box. Alright, so got that now. And I want to do this angle, but I want to back off so it's not so close. So I need to go this way with it, right? Alright, let me mark it with a pencil, not on the paper. mark it there. I'm going to cut that line, and I'm going to cut a little bit behind it because I think, no, I'm going to cut in front of it. That's what it is, I think. Let's try. Nope, it was cut behind it. Okay, so let me try it. Let me trim it and back it off just a little. Okay, that should do quite nicely, I hope. So let's see what that looks like. That's better. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so now I trim the paper. And get it going the way I want it. And I'm going to trim. I'm going to do it on the other side. One. Mark that line, and let's see what happens. I'm using the big cutter because it's up here. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's nice. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Alright. Yay. Okay, so I have my corner template. Not this one. That back in the box. Alright. Good deal. Oh, I still need the pencil. Oh, gotta sharpen. Pencil sharpener alert. There we go. Much better. Alright, so let me close this. Yeah. Close that. Right. Okay. So, now I'm going to cut some more paper without knocking the camera over. We hope. It's harder to line the paper up on this film. I don't know why that is, but it is. Okay, now I'm going to sit down and mark the corners. Whew. I think I still need a few more pieces though. Okay, let's see. Oh. Goes that way. Alright, so I'm going to mark this corner and this corner. Are you all shopping? Oh, bye, Meredith. Glad you come by. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, it's 4 o'clock. Alright, we're good. I gotta go fix dinner at some point. Yep. Having something easy tonight. We're having taco salad. I find my overall outlook on meals is easier when I have menus already established. So my next task, now that I have the menus planned, my next task is to make magnets for the refrigerator that I can move around so everyone knows what we're having for dinner on any given day. I think the more organized I am about the food, the better. Because I know what I'm fixing, I don't have to make any decisions, and it's easy to just go in the kitchen and start doing it. There's no complaining, there's no, oh, I don't want to fix dinner because I don't know what we're having, you know, those things. So having it planned out ahead of time is a definite advantage in that area. All right, paper cutter alert. Where did I get that from, Joycey? Any loud noise is an alert. Makes sense. Okay, I think I need 2 more. Okay, let's see. One thing about this paper cutter, it's really noisy. The last one, I think. Provided I get a cut straight. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. I can count. Which way? This way. So taco salad is pretty easy. Provided you have all your ingredients, which I do. Even got chips. Not sure about the shredded lettuce, but I have a head of lettuce, so I can always shred some if necessary. And we have half a watermelon. Yay! Okay, 1 more corner cuts. And we're good. Okay, excellent. Put that back over. Put the pencil away before I stab myself. Keep my template with the measurements. Now, oh, I need some tape. Oops. Must have tape. Well, I'm going to use the ATG till I run out. I'm going to go get another roll of score tape out of the drawer. There we go. Little noise with the packaging. McDonald's. Oh, yuck. I don't go to McDonald's unless the grandgirls force me to. Which happens on occasion. Okay, let's see how we're going to do this. I think I want one piece of score tape on the inside. And then ATG the rest. And one piece, since there's not really going to be much stress on this. Oh, take the backing off. Okay, let's see if I can get this on there straight. Oops, no slipping. Everybody be nice. There. So then that goes into the big pocket. Now I have to decide if I want to put a tab on here to pull it out with. I might do that because I have that new, I have a new die. The tab one, the Tim Holtz tabs and something, or something in tabs. Anyway, it has tabs on it, so I might use that. That sure would be easier to take out instead of grabbing the pocket. And since it's on the outside of the pocket, it wouldn't do any good to punch a half circle. It wouldn't do any good at all. Or would it? You mash it together and pull. Actually, that might be a good thing. Okay, so putting a half circle here, that way when you pinch it, as long as you pinch in the center, you could pull it out. Okay, that's a thought. Okay, that is a thought. I will have to decide which way I want to do that. Interesting. So many options. Gotta love it. Yeah, ATG guns are great until you run out of tape. I forgot to order some. Oops. So I'll use it until I run out. My hands are so dry, I am really sticking to this stuff. Open it up. I can see. Okay. Get it straight. Yep. I love the shabby chicness of this paper, if that's a word. Oh, for ephemera. No. Squeak stick, squeak stick. Yeah. I am using both because I'm almost out of ATG. There's very little ATG tape left in here. So I'm having to use the score tape as a backup to the ATG. Although the score tape is stronger, but you really don't need that kind of strength right here. So that's why I was using the ATG. But I'm using the score tape because I'm almost out of ATG. And I'm going to totally have to use score tape here in a few minutes, so I don't want to stop. I have no idea when I'm going to get... Oh, well, I'm going to Archivers Friday. But see, that's Friday. This is Monday. Ah. I don't want to wait that long to finish. And I don't know if one's more expensive than the other, actually. No idea. This is just easier because there's no backing to take off. And if it's not in somewhere that's going to be stressed, I mean, all this is going to have on it is a photo or journaling. So there's really, oh, yes, it would have if I took that off. It wasn't why I wasn't sticking to it. I hadn't taken it off yet. Now I'm sticking to it. All right. Looks slightly crooked. Oh well, nobody will notice. I hope. Except you guys. The chicken first. How much more tape have I got? I might be able to get these last two. Ooh, hope, hope, hope. Fingers crossed, everybody. I hope I have enough ATG to finish. I didn't want to waste it. Might make it. It's getting close. One more. And like I said, I don't know how cost efficient this is, but the ATG is easier on, especially when you have a lot of small corners and stuff, because you don't have to take the paper backing off. This just makes it easier. Oh, yay! And I still have a little bit. All right. Wahoo! Last one. Now, get her on straight. Alright, now put these in. Okay, that one's in. Okay, that one. This one. Let me take this one. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I'm still deciding about the tabs or the punch. Still figuring that out. Last one. Alright. Woohoo! Okay. Don't you love that? It came out just right, just where I wanted it. That was so cool. I love that. I'm going to hang some charms and something off of here. And I don't know what this album's going to be for, so we'll have to wait and see. Okay, there's a flip out. There's one. So the basic album is done. Okay, so now I need to make this that goes in here. And I don't know if I want it at the front or the back. We've got plenty of room. Width-wise, there's plenty of space. I have to make it an accordion pocket to put it in. Or it can just slide like that into a regular pocket. Okay, more options. Geez, this is getting as bad as toothpaste. But it's fun. Toothpaste isn't fun. Okay, I'm done. I gotta go, girls. I gotta go line up dinner and clean up my mess over here before hubby gets home. Oh my goodness. So, got a lot done today. Yep. Very cool, very cool. So I hope you guys have fun with the little origami book. Where is it? There it is. Get him in the camera. There we go. If you guys need any help, I'm just a tweet away. You're quite welcome. Thanks everybody for coming by. Appreciate it. Have fun. And I will see you guys around the internet. Bye.